trying to think of an animal that their name was Spike, but nothing's coming to me now. Oh, the dog from Rugrats. That's something.
Yes. Dun dun dun.
Thank you. No Snuggie today, I see.
I'm actually pretty warm today.
Well, it's better than yesterday and before. Considering the weather. I'm surprised you're not cold.
Yeah, you and me both. What the hell? Yesterday was raining like hell and I'm freezing my ass off. Today, it's a little...
I thought it was comfortable yesterday, too.
And today, I'm fine. I'm comfortable. Like, granted, my hands are cold. I can feel it in my knuckles. But outside of that, I'm fine.
Are we starting off with the grandpa comment already? I can feel it in my joints.
I've
hurting in my bones.
I've been saying that for years, and I'm equating it to me being an idiot and with all the sports injuries from football, wrestling, and weightlifting.
Fair enough. Come on in, cat. Get all the way in here. Thank you. Yeah. So I don't know where I was going with that. Just the weather sucks lately, and it can't pick up its mind.
Yes, it does. I'm not going to complain, though, because I know you guys got shitty. We didn't get much.
Yeah. We got shit on by snow.
I'm at the point where I'm glad I have a snowblower, but I don't want to use it if I don't have to.
I was going to say, pray you never have to use it,
yeah.
But it's good to have it.
Right, exactly. Because I remember last year, it sucked. I did not have it, and my back killed me.
Where were you? That's a weird way to start the sentence. Where were you that one year that we had, 3 feet of snow?
Oh, you mean where we would get, a foot of snow every week for 2 or 3 months straight, and we still had snow piles until June?
I want to say it was 2015, I think, because we were living in Attleboro at an apartment, and we were on the first floor, so you had to go down one half flight of stairs, but the snow was piled up to in between the second and third story windows. Yeah. It was so tall.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I was working at Standard Times at that time, where you bastards, everybody was at home because of
I had to go into work still.
Huh?
I had to go into work.
What do you mean you still had to go into work? I thought it was all emergency personnel and newspapers.
I still had to go in
for whatever reason.
I mean, yeah, when the snow was coming down, then we weren't able to go in. But the day after that, I had to go into work.
Yeah, because it wasn't the very next day. It would be the state of emergency was for at least a couple of days. Because my boss literally had. I was the only person that went into work besides my boss at our depot because at that time, the newspapers were still delivery people.
Okay, so it was newspaper.
Yeah.
Every time you say the Standard Time, I'm just thinking of give me pictures of Spider-Man.
Well, yeah, they while everybody else was I'm sure Meg had to work because she was a nurse, but
not at that time.
Well, lucky her.
This was before we went back to school.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. And while everybody else was at home, my boss would come and pick me up, and we would have to wait at the depot till the trucks deliver the papers. No carriers were allowed to come and pick them up, but we still had to be there to unload them.
Store them.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sucks.
Uh-huh. So imagine having to divide up 3 days' worth of newspapers between 100 and
between two people.
Huh? Yeah, between two people for 100 and something carriers at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, the newspapers have gone downhill big time. So
I know a little bit about that too, because when I was younger, our babysitter had a paper route as well, for fun, and we would help out every so often. We would get up bright ass early, go into the depot, start packing the papers in the little tubes or whatever.
Right.
Or sometimes put the rubber bands on them and load them up in the car and take them out on the route.
Mm-hmm.
It was interesting.
No shit. Didn't that tidbit? I had no idea. Didn't know you guys did that.
That was in Michigan. So that was a long ass time ago.
I give them a lot of credit. The amount of shit that newspaper carriers have to put up with.
Yeah, definitely eye-opening. Something you want to learn. Just see the other side of it.
Uh-huh. I've that's the one thing I've learned, at least from the newspaper business. I would not want to be an independent contractor, at least not under those circumstances. Sorry, no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah. And the long story short, went through all that shit, and all I got was a silly sweater that I have somewhere.
And you still have it.
I still have it. It was a blue. Granted, it's a blue fleece sweater, and it feels good. I like it. It was comfy. If I could still fit in it, I'd wear it to this day. But it has like a little emblem that says Stormtroopers on it and the year of the storm.
Wow.
I'm like, the Star Wars geek in me is like, I'm geeking out, but at the same time, you cheap ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, how dare you besmirch Star Wars with your newspaper shit?
I'm like, we went through hell and high water. My car, I got into 2 accidents in my car, and my
Oh my God.
my work refused to pay for it.
The one that didn't have AC and stuff?
Yeah, little red car. How it survived as long as it did, it is a freaking trooper. All right. And their reasoning why they didn't pay
car's
for
off to greener pastures now.
Yeah, I know. No, some poor bastard in Northern Mass has it.
Why?
And I figured the way they were talking, that sucker was going to go to the junkyard immediately. I'm glad it went to somebody, but at the same time, I feel bad for the poor bastard.
I don't know. I mean, clearly he wanted it, so he got it. And on that note, welcome to the podcast. Not about cars, it's about video games.
Well, if you think about it a certain way, it can be a video game.
Sure, buy and sell used cars. But how do you play? It's a game of life.
Buy yourself a shitbox car, pick up a newspaper route, and see how fast you can do it.
Let's see how long it takes you to buy a new one. How about that?
Oh, my God.
Anyway, this is the Ramble Pack Podcast, episode 22. I remembered this time. I know which one we are. Yep. I'm your host, Adam, and I've got...
Your co-host, Mike.
You.
Me, Mike.
Mine? You, Mike. My co-host. Your...
Yeah.
You.
That's why I said your co-host.
Mine. You mine, boy.
Yes, massa.
No. None of that. We're good. We're a family... We're a show.
Yeah.
I was going to say we're a family-friendly show, but never mind. We're a show.
And for broader reference, I'm not racist. I married a black woman and have a mixed baby.
That you're not helping.
I know, right?
Oh, I was going to say it's another sad week in the news this week.
A little bit.
Figurative deaths and, I guess, dismemberment in some sort.
Oh,
considering a shit ton of people are being laid off and losing parts of different companies.
Yeah, agreed. And that's also making no sense to me as to why certain events should be happening if they're doing that. But
I added a little context to the doc. I don't know if you saw it, but I can explain more once we get to that part.
Okay.
It's both expected and unexpected, I'll say that.
Okay.
So let's start with the happy bad. Google Stadia is officially dead.
Why is that happy bad?
Finally shut... I don't know, because it was expected to fail. I mean, it was a great idea. I'm glad that they did it and like put their foot forward, because it kind of like spurred on Xbox and other people to work on streaming services.
Right.
Like now we've got Amazon Luna, which is a thing. I don't even know how well that thing's used, but like the xCloud for gaming, I use that thing off and on. It's great.
Right.
It works well. And I feel like once Stadia was like hitting the market and they're like, here's what we're doing, here's how it's going to work and everything, everybody's like, oh, got to catch up to this now.
Right.
Because Google's a big tech giant. Of course they're going to do decently in the hardware department. They just didn't have anything to back up the catalog.
I'm just wondering if they knew that was going to happen, because it's not like they're not still in the gaming industry. They're just not.
Yeah, they're still in tech in general, but like Google has a history of starting cool projects and putting out a product and then killing it like a week later or a month later or even a year later. So they're notorious for killing off stuff just because it's not working out after so long.
Well, perfect example. Well, it's not. As far as I know, it's not really dead. But look at Chromecast. When they launched that, nobody else had anything like that. But immediately after it came out, you see Roku coming out. You see Amazon the Fire Stick coming out. Smart TVs having smart TVs in general.
I would argue that those kind of change forms because the Roku is still the same. It's just when you got the stick versus the box.
But Roku, if I'm not mistaken, Roku came out after the Chromecast, anyways.
Dude, I've known Roku for a very long time.
Really?
I'm not sure which one came out first. I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, because like Roku was what I first learned about how like doing smart TV shit without having the smart TV. It was like the box where we put everything.
Right. I could have sworn Chromecast came first, and that's what started the whole smart TV casting bullshit, where you actually get the apps.
Bullshit.
Well, yeah, where you actually have the apps on there and not like throwing it onto the TV or whatnot.
2013, July 24th for Chromecast.
Okay. What about Roku?
May 20th, 2008.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man.
Okay. I stand corrected.
Ba-boom. Thank you, Wikipedia.
Even then, to this day, I still prefer Roku over all the other ones, though.
Oh, absolutely. If Amazon could change the way they do some things and change their interface and things like that, maybe it would work better, but still like Roku.
If you want to jailbreak it, if you want a system that you can jailbreak Fire, go for the Fire. I hear that way too much. But if you want something that's simple to use, easy to use, plug and play, Roku all the way. Thank you for getting.
I've had no complaints about Roku.
You guys are the reason we got Roku.
You're welcome.
Because originally I was all for Chromecast, where I could just cast immediately from my phone, and then we got a Roku.
Yeah, but I feel like you need to really rely on your laptop for that too, because like that's an investment.
Yeah, I remember the main reason why I got Chromecast was because I would use my at the time my Westinghouse flat screen TV. It wasn't even a smart TV, as a second monitor, and I would stream. I would put cast the. It's not really casting. It's projecting the Netflix onto the TV.
Mirroring.
Yeah. Using the HDMI cable. But it was too much of a pain in the ass. I didn't want to have to keep getting up or anything like that. So I got the Chromecast and was able to do it right from my phone and cast that way. But even then, I don't want to constantly have to be on my phone to control it while I actually want to be on my phone.
Hello, kitty.
Hi, Snow.
Just a white blob, like kind of coming in from the side.
Yeah.
That was cute. Okay, it feels like it was so much shorter, but I didn't realize that Stadia was alive for 3 years. It felt like it was so much shorter.
I would say the opposite. I thought it was longer.
Really?
Yeah. For some reason, I remember hearing about Stadia a lot sooner. Because if you're gonna date it, I can't picture in my head. I swear I heard about Stadia way before the pandemic started.
Yes, you heard about it at least a year, if not two, before they actually brought it out to market, I believe, because it was a kind of like a buy-in thing where it's like people who buy the Founders Pack get it first, and then they get to play with it and do all that stuff, and then they start shipping it out to like the base people.
Yeah. Okay. So I probably saw the commercials for it beforehand and thought it was already out, type of thing. That makes more sense. Okay.
Maybe.
But you can clearly tell I never actually got into it, so.
No. I wanted to. I thought really hard about doing it, but like there was just no games to play on it. Nothing that I was interested in. So, oh well. At least the cool thing about it now is like, besides not having anything to use it for, they at least sent an update to the controllers to where you can use them as a Bluetooth controller. So it's just a regular old gaming controller now, but it's connected via Bluetooth.
Woohoo!
So at least you have some sort of use out of it still.
True. Or paperweight.
Something's better than nothing. No, or a paperweight. Encase it in like plastic or something. Make a shrine to it. Google, what could have been?
So, other happy news, Resident Evil 2 makes 25 years. Or made 25 years?
Yes. It turned 25 years old on Saturday, the 21st.
Yay!
Can you believe that? Do you remember playing that game when you were younger?
Yes, I do.
25 years old.
That's
a long time, man.
It's old enough to rent a car.
And that's true, it is. You know what's the main thing that I remember from that game?
What?
Is punching in the code to start off with like an infinite rocket launcher.
Oh, Jesus.
That's the one thing that stands out to me for some reason. Like, I remember running through like the main area, getting up to the police station and going in, but like the code to get the rocket launcher is what's sticking out to me.
Yeah.
Anytime I think about it first. And then the second is the liquors. So go figure.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. But yeah, that's nuts. I didn't even, when I was reading the article, I didn't even realize that the developer was actually the one that one of the co-founders of Platinum Games.
Mm-hmm.
And for those of you that are like me, people who made Bayonetta. I'm back.
There you go. See, you're picking up on them.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Right.
And of course, now that you've mentioned him, I cannot think of his fucking name. It's like Shinji Mikami, I think, right?
No, I have it written right there. Hideki Kamiya.
Oh, Hideki Kamiya, yeah. I'm thinking, who am I thinking of then?
I have no idea.
Who is Shinji Mikami?
Oh, actually, what was even better? What was even more interesting and reminded me of freaking like the story of Toy Story 2. That the version that we know of is actually a remake of a redo of the entire freaking game.
Okay, I think you might have pulled the wrong name. Hideki Kamiya is the one who actually made Bayonetta and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Shinji Mikami is the one who made Resident Evil. I knew I had my names right.
Yeah, he was the director. No, I'm saying he was the director of Resident Evil 2.
Oh, Kamiya was?
Yeah. He was the director of...
Oh, shit. I didn't know that he directed it.
Yeah.
I just noticed in parentheses you put Bayonetta. Just that way you knew.
Well, yeah. Did you know that? About,
Nope.
Resident Evil 2? That the version we know is a complete remake?
No, I did not.
And the only reason it happened was because the producer was when they finished the game, the producer looked at it and he was like, "Yeah, no, I don't like this shit," and they redid it.
Scrap it and start over. That sounds like Nintendo mentality.
I'm reading that
now. Not gelling with our beliefs. We got to start over again.
I read that and I just think of what happened with like Toy Story 2. How they felt the same way, except they went through more shit where somebody accidentally deletes all the games, the entire movie, and the saving grace was a backup was stored on.
Somebody had it on their computer at home or something like
yeah,
that.
because they were on maternity leave and working from home, and literally had security go over there, grab her computer, and make sure nothing happened to it. Mm-hmm. And they still didn't keep that version of the movie.
Well, at least they had it.
True.
I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been like the Half-Life route where the source code leaked and they had to build it from the ground up again.
Oh, Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would suck.
But would you agree that Resident Evil 2 kind of like kickstarted the survival horror franchise? Like, or do you think the first Resident Evil really did it and 2 capitalized on it?
I would say the second route, because if it really dumb statement that I'm making right now, because it sounds.
It's your beliefs and your opinions. No one can tell you you're wrong.
No, what the hell? Why isn't it coming out of my mouth? Like as I'm saying it sounds like an obvious statement. So, yeah, the first one is the reason why the second one's around, but no, yeah, the first one started it, and because of its success, when the second one came, it put the nail in the coffin. It's like, yeah, this genre is here to stay.
No, that's fair. I feel like if it wasn't for Resident Evil, we wouldn't have got like Silent Hill and everything that we have now.
Right. People wouldn't be making the attempt to go that route. You would still be and nothing wrong with it, Nintendo. I'm sorry. You would be seeing more versions of Super Mario and shit like that.
I feel like they were on the trajectory to do that regardless. But that's cool. It's crazy to think that it's 25 years old and they just had a remade remaster.
Yes.
Whatever. That came out recently and that did well too. It still captured like the essence of Resident Evil 2.
Mm-hmm.
And the remake for Resident Evil 4 is coming out and I can't fucking wait. It just makes me so excited. I love that game so much.
So
That's
safe to say we know what you're talking about that week?
depends on what week it comes out. Because I feel like there was something else coming out around that time too.
Oh, jeez.
Now I gotta look that up and see.
So a good chance we're probably not gonna we're not gonna have a podcast that week just because you're gonna be so busy playing.
Oh no, we'll have a podcast. It'll just be about that game.
Fair enough. You heard it here first, people. We're having having another special cast.
It's coming out March 24th of this year.
Oh, damn.
And there are some games coming out around March time, so don't know. We'll see.
Ooh,
Ooh, and since you mentioned Hideki Kamiya, no, that's Platinum. I'm going somewhere else. Thinking of what? Oh, fuck. Of course, now that I'm trying to think of his name, I can't remember, but like the head lead for Elden Ring and them. Over at Bandai Namco. Just because they're making Armored Core.
Oh, for the love of God. I know who you're talking about, too, and the name's not popping in my head.
Mm-hmm. Come on, you can do it.
Nope, I just have 2 brain cells burning out right now.
That's it, just 2?
Yep. The hamster took a break.
Hidetaka Miyazaki.
Yeah,
He's the one who did Elden Ring and them. No?
Nope, that name's not.
Not what you thought?
Nope.
All right. Anyway, FromSoft is hosting an hour-long Armored Core 6 showcase next month. For all you Armored Core fans. Present.
Woohoo!
Mech games are always fun. It really doesn't matter where it goes or what game you're playing. They're always fun.
I have mixed feelings about them. Some are good, especially like some of the Gundam ones. But other mech games, some mech games I've played.
I'm going to assume you don't like Mech Warrior. The bipedal robots who shoot each other?
I don't think so. Some mech games throw me off, and especially like with their controls, it doesn't sit well with me.
Okay. You don't want to control a literal tank using tank controls.
I guess, yeah. I want my robot to have 2 feet, 2 arms, and look like a samurai, okay?
Well, you got Gundam for that.
Yes.
I'm going to assume not, but have you played any of the Armored Core games?
I have not, to be honest.
Have you played any of the Zone of the Enders games?
Why does that name sound familiar?
Because those are mech games too. Like similar to Gundam.
I think so. I'd have to look up some videos later, but I'm pretty sure I have.
Once you look up the videos, you'll see and go, oh yeah, I played it, or nope, don't know what the hell this is.
Let's see. Zone.
Has a preload stream already up. What? I didn't know that. They had a Bandai Namco. Let me get my words right here. Bandai Namco has a preload for the stream already up on their YouTube channel.
Yes, they had that set up. I'm trying to. Oh my God, I'm trying to remember who said it, or if it's like their China department or something like that. But yeah, they have that already set, waiting for this to get going.
Mm-hmm. It's set for February 3rd. It's going to be an hour long.
Phew.
So that's not bad. Oh, it's at the Taipei Game Show. I have no clue what else is being shown off there right now. That's the first I've heard about anything.
Oh, and if you guys like little tidbits, apparently the producer and marketer is Yasunori Ogura will be at the show this year.
Who's that?
That's the producer for Armored Core.
Good answer. What has he done before?
I don't know.
Okay. Fair answer. I don't know either.
I just figured Armored Core fans would know who this person is.
Safe bet.
And for people like me, it's a third-person shooter mech series. It started back in '97, so look it up, people. You'll have fun.
It's a good game series.
Yeah. It looks
Definitely
cool.
not easy, though.
The images look cool, at least the more recent one. I can definitely say I haven't played the more recent one.
So if you like how that looks and stuff, you'll definitely like Zone of the Enders.
Oh, absolutely. It looks like, at least the pictures I'm looking at for Zone of the Enders, it looks like it's a merging of like Gundam with Evangelion. That type of style.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
So, this... oh my god.
Come on, use your words.
Yeah, I'm horrible today. Sorry, guys. What I'm surprised and not surprised about is Marvel's Avengers. It's going to be delisted in September, and there's one more patch coming out in March, something like that.
It was delisted in December, I believe, of 2022.
Oh, okay.
And then they're stopping support this year. Like, they've stopped supporting it, and they're just doing the final update.
I thought it was still in the stores, like the Play stores that you could, but you have like it's going to be completely removed from the PlayStation Network store as in September. So it gives you the chance to buy.
That wouldn't make any sense for them to. That would make no sense for it to be supported and then like stop doing it in this September. Let's double check the news.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not gonna doubt it if you looked it up and put all that information in. That just seems so backwards. Because why do the final update and then have no support and then say you can still buy the game? Because the whole idea of it was to be like a continuing story where you buy like each new character pack and stuff, and it gives you more story to do.
I'm assuming to give people who were try to eke in every dollar they can get. Because even though you may not, the items and the downloads and stuff like that are going to be free after this last patch.
Yeah, it's going to disable the purchase of all credits and convert remaining credit balances into an in-game resource for players alongside some other balance updates.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not giving an exact year. It just says update is March 30th and delisting is September 30th. So maybe it is this year by the way that they're listing it off.
That's what I'm pretty sure I read it that way.
That's how it reads, yeah.
I'm just...
But yeah, that game had its problems when it first launched.
Now my question is, when they delist it, you know how like some games you need to have like internet connection and stuff like that to even bother playing it. I think I bought the physical copy for like $5. How is that gonna work? Like, you know how when you first play a game you have to when you get a physical copy it still has to download stuff?
So you froze hardcore there. I didn't hear what you said.
No, what I was saying was, you know how when you buy physical copies of games, they still require you to download information onto the system?
Yeah,
Are you still going to be able
like a new thing too?
Are you still going to be able to do that? Granted, I haven't tried it, so I couldn't tell you if this particular one is, but I'm assuming it's going to be like that.
I'm going to assume it is too. And like, when games get delisted, you just can't buy them again. But I'm wondering, like, say you download it off of your system, if you can go back in like your previous deleted or games that I own, like section, and choose that to download again, if it will let you.
It should. But I'm just wondering if, like, let's say, for example, after they delist it completely from the store, you buy a physical copy at not Best Buy, wow, GameStop, and then you bring it home, and then you try to play the game, and it says, oh, you need to download software, but because it's not on the store anymore, is that software even going to be available?
Well, does it point you to the store first, or does it just prompt a download? That's the real question. Because if it points you to the store, then it's going to hit nothing. If it just prompts a download from somewhere, then you should be fine.
It usually prompts to download. But where do they pull that information? I'm assuming they would have to pull that from the store
Probably
itself.
has its own directory where it knows to point, even if it's not listed on the store.
Oh, okay. We'll have to test that out.
Yeah, you go ahead. I like that idea. I'm going to go to GameStop, pick this game up, bring it home, install it, see if it works, then turn around and take it back.
Oh, no, I have the freaking game. I paid $5 for it.
Oh.
I highly doubt I'm going to get it.
I guess you'll get your money's worth.
Oh, no, I'll probably play the game between now and then, but I'm saying, like, once it actually delists, if we remember, I could, because I'm more than likely not going to be a big fan of it and want to complete it, I'll wipe it from the game and then try to reinstall and see how it happens.
Do you know anything about it, or have you tried it?
I have not.
Have you seen any videos of it?
Yes.
Okay. What'd you think of the videos?
It looks pretty, but
Okay.
nothing to, at least from the gameplay videos I've seen, nothing that stands out a lot to me, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I bought it just because it was $5 and I was like, screw it, worth a shot type of thing.
It's cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's how you found fucking, what was it, Code Vein?
Yes, that's how I found Code Vein, and that's also how I found, when I had the PlayStation 3, Dragon Age. And that actually turned out...
You said you like Code Vein.
I like Code Vein, and and Dragon Age was one of my favorite games, so I can't really knock it.
There you
go. But
oh, did you know that Dragon Age is getting anime on Netflix?
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah?
Because I like the anime. I like their animes when it's actual anime. I hate their live actions.
Have you watched Castlevania?
Yes, I haven't finished it, but that looks sick.
Yes. I'm assuming you haven't played any of the games, right?
I have not. I just like okay. the way the trailer looked, and I was like, I'm gonna watch this.
I've got so much to show you.
I just noticed your thing says podcast time.
Yeah. That's what time it is. Podcast time.
Oh my
Letting the world know. Like my whole 2 friends on Discord that are on right now.
It's more than me.
I guess 3, because you're...
Oh my God. But yeah, if you guys want, download it now before it goes away. Available for PC, PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X.
Now's not the time to be marketing for the game. So.
Gotta give it a little bit of push. Maybe it'll be a revival.
We don't need to revive that one.
Yeah, true. You know it's bad when it has a shitty launch and Square's like, yeah, we're not putting any more money into this. You guys figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it's not me.
Get your little thing out of there. I don't think it's you. My laptop was screaming just a minute ago. Not literally screaming, but like, it's working.
Let's roll it back a little bit. Get your get your little thing out of there.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking at the dock and your little red line is there. So I said, get your little thing out of there.
I was like, this is a family-friendly... No, this is a show, okay?
Talking about rolling shit back, let's talk about the OGL and the new statement that D&D put out. How you like that?
It's a better statement. I think it's a little late to put the cat in the box, but...
What is this, Schrodinger? We're not performing experiments here.
No, I
mean, I'm glad that they at least came out and acknowledged their fault in it and like how poorly their previous apology was received.
Agreed. The message at least sounds sincere enough, so they had somebody who
quite literally said they were sorry and they got it wrong.
Right. So somebody in their legal or marketing team was like, "Yeah, we give a shit about keeping our jobs." So let's.
Considering their first statement that they put out, yeah, they needed to do a lot of like, I forget what the word is now. Control. What's the word that
damage
usually
control.
goes in front of control? Thank you. My words aren't working tonight. I need to do damage control after that.
I swear we're not drunk.
No, we're fucking tired. We're parents. And it's only 9 p.m.
Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, 9:45, so closer to 10. Holy crap, we've been on for 45 minutes already?
Hey, good job. You can count. Yes, we've been on for 45 minutes.
And we've only gone through 2 topics. God damn.
2? Have we only done 2?
Yeah.
No, we've done 3.
Okay.
We're on number 4.
Woohoo, 3. Okay, sorry.
Okay, so you can so you can count big numbers, but not little numbers. You got up to 45, but you can't do 4.
I'm sorry. That's what I got these for.
All right.
Oh my god.
Okay, Mike, tell me what the new apology says. I know you can read.
I hope. But yeah,
Oh, no.
the new statement was actually on their Reddit, right? It was on that.
No, it was on their.
Their actual.
Their thing.
Yep. Their actual forum on
Their
D&D.
D&D Beyond.
Yes, sir. On their D&D Beyond posts, they listed literally their executive producer Kyle Brink went on. The quote I copied and pasted was say, "Sorry, we got it wrong." The gist of it was they acknowledged the language was disruptive to the community, and that they took too long to respond to the community's concerns, which is a good thing.
Poorly.
Yeah, there was a very poor response as well. The post was setting forth basically the guidelines on how and when they would like to get the community's feedback on the new draft of the proposed OGL. They'll actually release documents showing what it is at that time. If I remember,
I think their words were they plan to be more transparent about things, like get actual feedback, like every 2 Fridays or something like that. Like after every 2 weeks, take a vote on certain things to see how people feel about it, and then wait 2 weeks for all the answers to roll in, and then make adjustments based off of that.
Okay, that would make more sense. Because the way I was reading it, I was like, that kind of counterproductive of what they were. The way I was understanding it is that this was only going to be for like a 2-week period to get people's feedback, and it was going to be like a poll, and then
Yeah, they're leaving the polls up for 2 weeks to get everybody to vote, and then get the answers from that, and then make adjustments afterwards.
Oh, okay.
And like anytime they want to make certain changes or have different ideas for things, they want to address like the broader, wider community on it.
Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense. Because I thought it was only going to be for only 2-week period that they're going to do this whole thing. I'm like, if you're
It's supposed to
apologizing,
be an ongoing conversation.
right? I'm like that doesn't sound right. You're apologizing, but then you're gonna take it away. So that sounded a little weird. But yes,
They went on to
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say
you go.
that, and they also were like saying that supposedly the new draft won't affect content creators, streamers, small shops that have their own stuff.
You're saying what I was going to say.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone's still going to own their own content that they make, and it was not their intention to take anything away from the community or what people create based off that.
Right, and they won't require, people to register if you're making, if you're using their license, and they will not be collecting royalties. That part, I think has everything to do with people's outrage. They had every intent. I don't give a shit what they say. They had every intention of wanting to collect royalties. They just got their hands caught in the cookie jar, but everything else, it sounds sincere enough in my opinion.
There was a YouTube video or two that I was watching that was kind of speculating on like the business side of this too, and they're wondering if like part of this was manufactured, like they knew it was going to make people upset. It's going to drive down like the stock of D&D to make it more accessible for buyers, because it's like the prices are going down, people aren't buying this stuff. Perfect time to just push it off on somebody else and let them buy it and do whatever they want with it. So they thought maybe they were like going at it from this angle, and they were like, okay, we pushed too hard on one side, let's try to buy back some good faith in people, and then we'll sell it later.
But didn't Wizards of the Coast, or they've had it for this long? I thought Wizards of the Coast just recently acquired D&D though.
This is a bigger thing. It's not a Wizards of the Coast thing. It's a Hasbro thing. It's one step above them.
Oh, so people are thinking Hasbro wants to sell D&D.
Mm-hmm.
No shit. That would
It's
be
just speculation, though.
But that wouldn't make sense though, because Hasbro.
You would think they want to keep a hand on it,
right? Hasbro's known main. Their bread and butter is board games, basically, games in general. You would think that they would want to keep this in their repertoire.
Yep. I don't know. Like I said, just speculation. I'm not a business person. I don't pretend to know this stuff. These are people that know more than I.
For Christ's sakes, I saw a post earlier of people receiving promotional proton packs for the Ghostbusters movie from Hasbro.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah.
So they look cool, by the way. But yeah, so I don't picture. Like you said, that's speculation. I highly doubt Hasbro would want to do anything like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Got to do some more digging and reading and see what's up.
Well,
so while we're on the subject of apologies, we'll skip the Fire Emblem thing. We'll cover that in just a second. But since we're on apologies,
yeah, not so sincere.
I want you to try to pronounce his name, because I still have trouble doing it.
Oh my god.
The CEO of Ubisoft.
Come on. Yves Guillemot. I want to say.
I think he's French, so it's
or
like
Guillemot.
Guillemot.
Oh, Guillemot. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Guillemot.
Yeah, because if Merlot spells spelling looks like Merlot, so Guillemot. Yeah. Sorry.
Yes. No, you're okay. We're just listening to you talk.
The hamster wheel's working again, just in a tangent.
You got there. You're okay.
Yep.
So after his company-wide email leaked, how he was putting all the onus on everybody else in the company to ship the games, he apologized as well a week later.
Oh, Jesus.
Not to mention, like, somebody in France? Somewhere around there were like, yeah, we don't think they're doing the shit right, so you guys go ahead and strike. Essentially.
Yeah.
Like Ubisoft France or Paris or something like that, they were telling them, like, go on strike because this is bullshit.
Right, exactly. They're calling him out on his shit. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm not buying your crap. And from what Kotaku was saying, developers weren't buying it either. They didn't really address the problems. Oh, just like
we talked about last week, a lot of shit in Ubisoft hasn't changed. It's been quite literally the same stuff for the last 5-10 years.
Yeah. It's just basically saying, I'm sorry you misunderstood me. My bad, I'll dumb it down next time. That's the way I'm perceiving his apology.
Well, we got his quote right here. It says, quote unquote, when saying the ball is in your court to deliver our lineup at the expected level of quality, I wanted to convey the idea that more than ever I need your talent and energy to make it happen.
Oh my God.
This is a collective journey that starts, of course, with myself with the leadership team to create the conditions for all of us to succeed together. So it's more like, I'm sorry that you didn't understand what I was saying. Let me explain it to you.
I need you to do your job and like it.
Yes. But then tried to say, we're all in this together. Even though he was like, this is on you.
Yeah. Pretty much. And their Paris Union was like, fuck you. By the way, if you want to notice, it's our 27th is coming up, so let's see how that works out. Oh, Jesus, when is it?
Yeah, only in a couple days. I'm going to
Friday.
follow that and see if they actually do.
And I hope it makes news, to be honest.
I have a feeling it's not going to be as big, but it's going to make waves in like the gaming community if they do go on strike. Just like I think, like even if any of the smaller subsidiaries underneath Microsoft or Sony and stuff go on strike, I think it'd be a big deal. It's just like Activision Blizzard. A lot of those devs went on strike about all the shit that went on with them at the beginning, and that made huge news. Like that even like came out of the gaming bubble.
Oh, absolutely. It's a long time coming, and like we talked about, it's only gonna make things better at this point.
Yes.
These companies need to realize they're people too, and
we're not gonna take it.
I wasn't gonna go there, but yeah, we're not gonna take the bullshit.
No, we ain't gonna take it.
But yeah, good for them. Hopefully it works out and
do what you need to do for the betterment of your fellow employees.
Mm-hmm. And
and I like that the stakeholders were telling them to go on strike because the shit wasn't working right.
Right, exactly.
And I'll tell you right now, if you've been following any of like France's strikes and stuff that they do, they know how to do that shit.
Oh fuck yeah! France don't give a fuck.
No, they don't play when they go on strike.
Well, what was it recently? I know it's not video game news.
Went on strike, I believe.
Huh?
I think it was railway workers went on strike.
I think so too. But I'm like talking about not giving a fuck from like recently, like one of the Kremlin's spokespeople or whatever, basically tried to call out Paris's prime minister or whatnot, and he basically told them to go get fucked. I was like, yeah, that's the way to do it. Nice. The French don't give a damn.
Nice. Go fuck yourself. We're busy.
Yeah, pretty much. We're busy handling our own shit. Oh, man.
So, what did you think of Fire Emblem Engage's reviews? I think you were pretty excited about that game based on the aesthetic and stuff.
Oh, it looks pretty. I want to play it. If it's probably going to be one of the first games I get if and when I get a Switch. I'm liking the fact that the review percentages that they're rating it that high. I'm trying to pull up where the hell it is. I keep blowing past it.
83 average, 86% recommended.
Yes. I'm liking it. I'm not. The only thing I'm not caring for is people are complaining that depending on who it is, a little lacking in the social interaction of characters thing. That's on top of...
It's totally a personal preference, I think.
Me personally, I like the interaction that adds to the story time, like the little story time. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I say that and I keep thinking back to the freaking the Vine guy that would make like little Disney vines. Oh my god!
I have no clue who you're talking about.
Oh jeez, I'll have to look up a video and send it to you.
Okay.
For fuck's sake, what the hell? Yeah, there's a lot of swears this episode. Thank you.
That's okay.
But yeah, me personally, I like the interactions because it's not. I get it. You can only do so much. Where like some games you get like one or two snippets from NPCs you talk to, whereas I like more that have more of an interaction type of thing because it lets you get into the story.
It kind of fleshes out the characters.
Right. Exactly. So that could be a problem. Your game could be pretty and all, but if there's not meat to it, it's like
you're gonna be hungry.
Yeah. It's like putting lipstick on a pig or polishing a turd.
You do those in your spare time?
Yes. It's harder than you think.
Gross. I would imagine. Gross. So, favorable. The game is doing pretty well.
I'm happy.
So, as a little juxtaposition of that, Forspoken's reviews are in from a lot of different outlets.
Please tell me it's still good. Because it looks pretty.
69 average, 29% recommended.
No!
Bad. Not really anyone's enjoying it.
Wow.
Like, a lot of people are praising, like, the combat, having to, like, flip spells on the fly and, like, some of the parkour traveling mechanics, but, like, not a great written character, not great written dialogue. The game's kind of a slog at the very beginning. Just not really too good. Nothing to hang on, really.
What's up with Square? Come on.
I don't know.
You would expect from Square Enix, especially a big game, big title game like that.
They published it. The developers is Luminous Productions.
Why does that sound familiar? What else did they do?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, either which way.
This is the first time I've heard of them. Talk to me.
No, I think I know why it sounds familiar, because their game engine was the Luminous engine,
which is used in
the final before they Square Enix jumped ship to the Unreal Engine. The engine they used was the Luminos engine.
Okay. Maybe they developed it.
Maybe.
Something to look into.
Yeah. What? Damn it! I even saw the commercial the other day. My dad, it was actually on the TV. My dad was like, "What the hell is that?" I'm like, "It is a beautiful game, and I want it." No, not
you still
so
want
much.
it after all that?
I don't know. I don't want to spend the money.
I watched a couple people playing the demo too, and like most of them were just not having a fun time with it.
Oh yeah, there's a demo. Okay.
Yep.
There might be redemption. We'll see.
Redemption.
Listen, I'm trying to find every reason to want to like this game. It looks pretty. I've been very since I found out about it, I've been very interested and dead set on wanting to play it. Mm-hmm. And the last game I felt like that was oh my god, and it got so bad that it went out of my mind already.
Fuck. Was that bad?
We were talking about it like a week or two, one or two podcasts ago.
Dude, I don't remember 2 days ago. I'm not gonna remember this.
The Dead Space spinoff.
Oh, Callisto Protocol.
Yes. I got so excited about that one too, and then the reviews come in and just made me like, yeah, I don't want to get this now.
I mean, people who played the game liked it still.
Yeah.
Even if those things were not so great about it, it's still a decent game.
Yeah, but
if you like that sort of stuff, you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, but I don't want to spend the money if it's already got bad reviews.
The only real way you'll know if you like it is to play the game.
And then you'll hear me and if I don't like it, you'll hear me bitching the very next podcast.
Well, it's content.
Very true.
I'll let you rant about it for a little while.
That will definitely be the explicit version.
Fuck this fucking shit and fuck that and fuck this shit too.
Imagine if we beeped everything at that point.
It would just be one constant beep.
Oh my god. Well,
that'd be a funny episode. Beep 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 and this thing and beep beep.
Oh Jesus! It would definitely have to be beeps, because if you go with the blur it out with silence, we'd have all Dead Space. That'd the entire
be a quiet podcast. Dead Space, like the game. Good job.
Oh Jesus! That wasn't intentional.
That was good.
Oh my god!
Nice job.
Well, talking about shitty things.
Wait, what was shitty? Your joke?
Yes.
Okay. Just clarifying.
Yes.
Want to make sure I got that
God
right.
damn it, Snow.
Hi, kitty.
But yeah, apparently Microsoft's going to be laying off about 10,000 employees come March.
Well, throughout, like, from now until March. It's supposed to be about 10,000.
Jesus, that's still a lot of fucking people. I'm sorry.
That's alongside Amazon laying off about 18,000 people too.
Oh, Jesus.
There was another, I think it was, I was going to say Sony, but I don't think so now. There was another company in there that's laying off people, but it's only like, I don't remember the number. It was either 460 or 46.
That's a 460K or just 460?
Just 460 or 46.
I like those. I don't like layoffs, but I like those numbers a hell of a lot better than those other ones.
Yeah. So what I alluded to at the beginning of the podcast was this is kind of like the normal tech industry. They'll go through periods of layoffs and stuff like this that hit pretty hard, and then they'll hello kitty, and then they'll like rehire back later at some point or like in a different quarter. Microsoft also, from some of the reports about them laying off 10,000 people, they're kind of investing more into the AI markets as well. So maybe they'll be able to hire back some of these people, but a lot of it's coming from the different studios and developers of like their different arms, which includes like 343 was hit the hardest, the makers of Halo, as well as Bethesda, who is making Starfield, and the Coalition, who is making Gears of War.
Which, and I get mergers are going to have their layoffs and stuff like that, but the fact that it just makes you think about it. Why even bother having the merger if you're just going to lay off a crap ton of people?
Business. I mean, this is all business too. Come tomorrow, like literally tomorrow, the 24th, when their forecasts come in for their earnings, they're expected to only have made a 2% revenue gain, which is the slowest it's been in 6 years.
Yeah.
A lot of people are assuming that it's because also, like, Game Pass was their big moneymaker for the most part.
Yeah.
For I don't even remember how many times it's been, but they've missed their mark again. And like how much more they want a Game Pass to grow.
Yeah.
So not having that extra revenue is not helping either.
Oh, I'm sure.
Plus, people want Game Pass for like the first party studios. Where are their first party studio games? Every single one that was supposed to come out yet last year basically has been pushed to this year. We're waiting on Redfall to come out in, what was it, May? We're waiting to get a solid release date for Starfield. Halo Infinite had its bungles all the way up into release, and then well on after that. Haven't heard any more about a new Gears of War game. What other shit do they have?
That's the problem. But the thing is,
Exactly.
they don't have other shit. But it's well, at least the way I'm looking at it, it's a little bit of a catch-22. Oh my god, you're gonna stab me with your nails. It's a bit of catch-22. Yeah, you're gonna lay off because you don't have you're not getting the revenue that you thought because people are not buying or getting out of the subscriptions because you're not delivering what you promised. But at the same time, if you lay off enough people, it may lead to more delays because you don't have the workforce.
A lot of the devs that got laid off too have come out like writing scathing comments against Microsoft and like how they handle things, basically. Some of the Halo people, some of the people from 343 who worked on Halo claimed or criticized incompetent leadership all the way up to Microsoft. And if anyone was following like Halo Infinite's development stuff, you know that it was a mess when it came to getting anything done, so much so that Joseph Stanton had to come in and like redirect the ship to get things out the door on time, essentially.
Yeah.
And of course, when all the news broke about everybody being dropped, he left 343 as well.
Right. And I don't blame them. I just
No,
find it ironic that what was it? A few episodes ago, we were talking about praising Microsoft for like being all for developers and stuff unionizing and everything like that.
Yep.
But then they're pulling shit like this.
I mean, maybe they needed to unionize to insulate them from the poor leadership shit.
Right. So, practice what you preach, I guess.
Yeah. There was a rumor floating around, too, when all this was coming out, that because 343 has kind of, like, dropped the ball when it came to Halo, that they weren't going to be developing it anymore.
Yeah.
But, like, a day after that came out, they put out a statement saying, yeah, we're still making it. Like, specifically, it was a 2-sentence statement. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Which, me personally, I would have liked to see a little bit more, considering the stakes at play and stuff like that.
Right.
But they said, Halo and Master Chief are here to stay, coming from 343i specifically.
Yeah.
And it says, 343 Industries will continue to develop Halo now and in the future, including epic stories, multiplayer, and more of what makes Halo great. That's it. Coming from Pierre Hintze, who is the studio head of 343 now. But that is all that they had to say about it.
Well, I'm assuming they're basically just saying, all right, everything else was rumors and speculation. We really don't need to
Yeah, I think a lot of it was to squash the rumors of them not having Halo anymore.
Right. Basically, they were saying, all right, we're going to make this very clear. This is ours. We're not explaining ourselves.
It's only theirs because Microsoft owns them, and therefore they own the Halo IP. So they're like, you guys are making it, and have designated them as the Halo developers
Right.
company. So yeah. It's been a weird thing for Microsoft too, because last week Phil Spencer had a comment about praising devs who are not afraid to speak their mind and put out their work regardless of like diversity or backlash or like cancel stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And people were kind of like, where's he going with that? What does he mean? And then we get the the news this week about all the people being laid off. But at least he wrote like a company-wide email saying that it hurts to have to lay off all those people, and he's hoping that something can be done to maybe hire them back later or make them or be able to have them land on their feet.
Right.
Which there was a lot of camaraderie on Twitter between like game devs and head of studios and stuff trying to help people find their jobs and work on resumes. Like even ex-staff from 343i. Like
right.
This name probably doesn't mean anything to you, but Jessica Shea used to work for 343 doing a lot of like community stuff.
Yeah.
She's been trying to help people who've been laid off too find different things or do what she can to help them.
Yeah.
Which was pretty cool.
Oh, absolutely. I love hearing stuff like that because at least you know it's not go fuck yourself. Hey, you're on your own.
Fun fact: I met her.
Did you?
I went to Texas for a gaming convention and like internet stuff, but I participated in one of the Halo tournaments and I got to meet her too.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. I placed top 70 in a bunch of 400 people.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Didn't do too bad. It was all solos too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I met her there. I met Bravo, which was one of their community members, and a couple other like Halo pros.
Yeah.
That's all. She's nice.
Good. That makes sense if she's a nice person and they're willing to do that. At least everybody's getting together and willing to help each other. It's because you have to think about it. At least just the Microsoft alone, 10,000 people. That's even if it's one person per household. That's 10,000 households.
I think it said a majority of it was in their Washington offices too.
Oh Jesus.
Yep.
So that's 10,000 families that are losing half their income, if not more.
Essentially.
Yeah.
And again, this is just like normal stuff that happens in the tech industry every so often. Like some things come in waves. So that's why I said it was like expected, but also unexpected.
That's the thing. The statement alone that we're making is it comes in waves. No, it's simply normalizing it. It shouldn't be normalized. If you know that this type of thing comes and goes,
We live, dude. The market that we live in kind of dictates that, though.
Well,
it's hard to have a zero-sum game when everything fluctuates.
yeah, but at the same time, I don't know. I think
Is this one of those instances where you think like someone higher up could take a pay cut to keep certain people on?
no, not that. I'm sure it would help, but it's a higher up taking a pay cut isn't going to save 10,000 jobs. Sorry.
No, probably not.
Anybody that thinks that the only person that would happen for is Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk. That's about it.
Tim Cook did it.
It did. He took a pay cut, yes, and I praise
Just recently, like by 40%.
Yeah, it was a big pay cut, but I guarantee that pay cut wouldn't have saved that many jobs though.
It probably helped a little bit, but not like all of them. No.
Right, but I'm saying something more substantial should have been put in place. That if there's ever an eventuality that something like that happens, you're not going to stop all layoffs, but
Like a safety net.
right, the companies develop a type of cushion where just in case the next market crash or something like that happens.
That way, when you land on your butt, it don't hurt.
Right, exactly.
You land on the cushion.
Either you cut their times in half. Instead of laying off 10,000 people, maybe only lay off a couple thousand. It doesn't look bad, but not at least not 10 grand were bad, you know?
It just feels like it's a lump sum of people too, like all at once.
Right. Because you say it's from now until March.
From what I was reading, yeah.
Right. That's still a few thousand people a month.
3,333 people a month.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, that's 10,000 split 3 ways.
Yes. I get
You're
what
welcome.
you're saying, but yeah, you have to think about that. That's a small town worth of people?
I mean, that's a decent sized company alone right there too.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It sucks. It sucks all around, and I hate that it affects so many people, especially in game dev, because if anyone loves what they do and is passionate about something, it's usually people who make games. They're all about it.
Oh,
And they just love talking about like theory and art and story and everything.
right. And you hear like all these good and you hear all these good things about the gaming community and banding together and stuff like that, and then you hear shit like this and you're like, well, what the fuck?
I mean, this is a perfect example of banding together too, because that's all they've done is support the people who were affected.
Right.
It just sucks to have to be hit by that.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Boo.
Yes. Very boo.
Very boo. That's really all that was it last week. The Last of Us TV show came out on HBO. Have you watched that?
I have not, but I heard there's some controversial stuff with it.
There is?
Or not controversial, but like
Dead air.
I'm not trying.
What'd you hear? Talk to me.
No, it's just that like one of I could be wrong though. Like it ended. It did fall at points. It did follow the game, but like certain death, like a certain not a certain death or a certain character arc, didn't happen the way it did in the game. Or
You're talking about the second episode. We're not going to go any further because that's big stories for the episode since it just came out yesterday, and I haven't watched it yet.
yeah,
But yes, I know what you're talking about.
mm-hmm.
I've watched the first episode, and I really liked it.
I haven't either. So I need to watch it.
It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even if you don't know that it's based off a video game, you can still get through it and be like, "Oh, that's a good show."
Oh yeah, are you kidding me? I'm into zombie shows and stuff like that. So I was big on The Walking Dead before it was.
Ugh.
What do you mean? Ugh.
Sorry.
Don't give me ugh. 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 It was before it got super mainstream and whatnot.
It's ridiculous. I like season 2 maybe and season 3, but it was a slog to get through season 3, and after that I'm like, I'm done with this shit.
I don't know.
The comics are better. I'm gonna be that one nerd and say, the book did about it. But it's so much better than the show.
I've heard. I've never read the comic. But I was a big fan of the show. I liked the first season. Second season was slow, which is understandable, seeing as the studio didn't expect the show to be as big as it was, so they cut the budget so that they could put it towards Breaking Bad and all that. Season 3 I liked. I think I started to wean off after, and it's definitely not a spoiler at this point because it's been years. If you guys don't know this part, then shame on you. If you're Walking Dead fans, when Herschel got his head chopped off.
What? I'm just kidding.
I want to say, out of all the deaths on that show, that one hit me the hardest.
Yeah, that was really sad.
You could actually was Cal babe.
Bye.
She's not hearing me. Sorry. No. It was either my sister or Callie was there when I was watching it, and you could hear me say "No" really loud in the house, and everybody was like, "What the fuck? The hell's going on? They just killed him!" I think I hated the governor more than anybody else in that show.
Weren't you supposed to?
Yes. He did a very good job.
It just cemented it.
Oh, absolutely.
Anyway, The Last of Us show, good. Recommend it.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, just comparing the character you're talking about, comparing the game to the show, it was different. They changed her character a little bit, but that's it.
That's it.
That's really it. I mean, it's still the same path, still the same flow to everything, just changed up the character a little bit and interactions. That's really it.
I've never played the game, so I wouldn't know. So I guarantee I probably would have, had I not seen that, I would have enjoyed the show. Difference. Right, I would have enjoyed the show regardless. But it does make me want to play the game now, just to see the difference.
A good game. Very cinematic.
Yes, it is.
Very, very rough, though. When I say rough, I mean like subject matter and not being afraid to show it, not shying away from shit. Some of it can be pretty rough.
Oh, okay, that type of rough, like mature content. You're not.
Yeah, I mean it's got a hard M rating on it, only for mature audiences. Not gonna have an 8-year-old sit down and play this. And go, what's this, Mom?
Why not? One of the main characters is a little kid.
I almost gave away a spoiler because you said that, but I'm going to be quiet. Because, yeah. Not good for kids in the beginning of the show.
Oh, Jesus.
In the beginning of the game.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
So with that being said...
Oh, you want to call it there? It's a great note to end on.
Yeah! Oh, we never even asked. What'd you play this week?
Not really anything.
That busy, huh?
I had time to play... Yeah. I didn't really play anything that I can think of besides a little bit of Destiny when I had time. I got the last 2 levels of their version of the Battle Pass and finished up one of the quests that I'm working on, but that's really it. It was like 3 hours total out of all 7 days last week.
Yeah.
Didn't really get to play much.
I don't even think I...
On my end, you can say that I took a page from your book and was playing my mobile game again.
Which one?
Gems of War.
What one?
Gems of War.
Oh, okay.
That's the match 3 RPG game.
Oh, okay. When was the last time you played it prior to this one? Or you just been playing it all along?
I've just been playing it solidly for the last month.
Nice.
Just off and on. It's like, I've got nothing going on, nothing to do, need to kill time. Let's just load up the game, do something.
Pretty much. And even then, I haven't. I think I'm in the same boat as you. I haven't touched my PlayStation at all. I actually barely played my mobile games.
What have you played this week?
I played, let's see, it's all got to be on my phone. It would have to be the slime game, but even then, it's not. When I played that, it was just to do the daily missions, and I put that on auto battle, so not really.
So it's very passive.
Right. I think I
I'm gonna
played.
play this game by looking at it.
Say again.
I said I'm gonna play this game by looking at it.
Pretty much. The way I see it now at this point is more of a strategy game than anything else. I played Disgaea RPG like once, just because it's been a while since I played. Oh, by the way,
Oh, that's the phone game too, right?
yeah, that's the phone game.
Yeah.
If you
Have you played Vampire Survivors yet?
I have not. I looked at it. I'm like, I
Do it.
know I'm bad. Like I literally looked at it the
Supposed
other.
to tell me what you thought of it.
I literally looked at it today. I'm like, I should play this. I know I said I was going
Yes.
to,
Yes.
and then I completely forgot.
Do it. Do it.
Fine.
Do it, man.
I will make a promise on this podcast that by the next podcast I will let you know what my opinion is
I'm
on
gonna
it.
text you tomorrow.
Well, yeah, you're gonna find that opinion ahead of time, but everybody else will find out next podcast.
You teasing them?
Yes.
Where can they find this podcast?
They can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. That's as far as I remember.
We're just the Ramble Pack Pod or the Ramble Pack Podcast on everything.
Yes.
Just search us on Facebook and shit. And we're also on Spot. I almost said Spoodle. We're on Google and Spotify and Anchor and I think one other one. I don't remember. I have to go through them again.
So give our previous episodes a listen if you haven't. If not, we will see you guys next week.
Like and subscribe, rate it, tell a friend, ring the bell, do all the other stuff.
Friend us. We need them. I'm lonely.
Getting back to that again. You're not lonely. You have a wife.
Oh no, I'm perfectly okay with that. Okay.
What more do you need?
I need to say bye, Mike.
Okay. Bye, Mike.